You've been invited.
There we go, there we go.
I have an ad on my own stream, imagine.
Imagine getting an ad because you're not subbed to yourself.
Imagine.
Oh, are you killer first?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run some locker first.
Let's actually, while we're chilling here, let's do the for the tournament while we're chilling, right? Or do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, let's do that.
Wait, what you mean?
You want to do some tournament training?
I mean, we can. I thought we were gonna start off with the, you know.
Oh yeah, well, let's start off regular.
Yeah. Wait. Let me pull the dock. Let me pull the dock. Where's it at?
Give me a second. What am I doing? Oh, okay.
Pull up the document. Remember, stick to the script. I mean, there's no script.
Shut the freak up, man.
So, which part do we go off script, you know?
Hey, yo! What are you talking about?
Bro, we could actually do that as a skit itself. Be like, so, when do we go off script? I mean, we stopped going off script now, right? Yeah. The skit's over right now? Now. Yeah, now.
I left my charger outside.
Wow.
Come on, Stream, you're just gonna come with me. It's gonna take this whole thing. You're going outside.
Outside Stream of Psycho?
No, wait, I didn't leave it out here. Or did I? Oh, did I? No, I brought it in the house. We're going back in?
The Masked Psycho TTV is now live. Streaming Dead by Daylight, first concept stream, Chapter 2-4, FT. Scuba JR Gaming, SWF Saturday. 8 Bull. Low.
Alright, Psycho, ready?
Yeah, hold on, let me pull up the thing and charge my laptop. You have it pulled up, Z? You have it pulled up?
Yeah, it's pulled up.
Okay.
Because we're not actually gonna try, I'm gonna do this build.
Toxic?
It's not a toxic build, actually. It's the worst build you can ever have.
Memeing? Thought we were saving that?
It's not even a meme at this point.
I'm Megan.
We'll all go down to Dixie.
Tomorrow. Oh yeah, I have to add this. Give me a second. Alright.
Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm posting the rules.
Smart, smart.
It's in tournament rules.
I see that. I see that. At Lurker.
Alright. Alright. Welcome, stream, to my first concept stream. I will be doing a, basically what this stream will be about, it's going to talk about the new killer that just leaked. Not just that, but the new killers after that. And, we'll be also talking about, like, how this killer, like, what we think that this killer is going to do in Dead by Daylight. Like, not just do, but, like, how it will affect Dead by Daylight in general. I'm gonna be doing it with Scuba Drickening.
Hey guys, what's up?
He is also a big lore expert, so he will also be here. So I will probably also post this on YouTube. I won't edit it. I'll just post the full stream, just so y'all can like hear everything, and you can hear our mess ups and show that we're. I might, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hold on. Okay, let me pull up Discord so we can watch. We're gonna watch the concept videos. Actually, we're gonna watch them like before we start game, and then when we get in the game, we're gonna start talking. And if you guys can hold your questions till after stream. I mean, there's not a lot of people here right now that probably are listening to this, but whenever y'all do get in, I'll probably re-remind you guys. I'll do it like after 30-second intervals. So I'll probably set a timer. Hey Siri, set a timer to 30 minutes. Okay, bam. Okay, so I have a 30-minute timer. So every 30 minutes, I'll probably tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just like retell you guys this. Okay. I needed to pull up here this, and then I need to pull up Discord because we need to do that. Okay, I have Discord pulled up, and I will go to. Also, you also go to Discord too. Pull up. Yeah, pull up DVD update videos. We're gonna start with the first.
Smuckles 25 or the other one.
We're gonna go in order. We're gonna start at the first one. Smuckles.
Alright. That's 25, 26. Oh, dude, if that middle thing is the killer, oh.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm so ready, bro. I would love
that would be awesome.
I'm gonna show you guys the video here in a minute. It's actually in my Discord, so just do !! Laura and it'll actually send you to this Discord. So
Alright, I'm on it.
okay. 0-0? No ad?
Alright, let's watch it.
Yeah, 0-0. Okay, we can start. We can count down. Let me hold on. Let me turn down my my sound if I can. Oh no, I can't. Oh, stream. I'm gonna just turn this up, I guess.
Alright, ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, start.
Hey everyone, it's Shmogus. Long time no see. I wanted to post a follow-up video on this Chapter 24 leak, as well as it looks like the next 2 chapters have been leaked. Pixelbush said that in the DVD Leaks Discord, they're talking about the next 3 chapters being the Dredge, then the Night Killer, then the Resident Evil 2 chapter. Take that with a grain of salt, but if it's true, oh boy. I'm not really sure if this is true, so take this with a grain of salt, but the Dredge appears to be the next killer in DVD. So if the rumors are true, that would mean that we would see a Night Killer, then the Resident Evil 2 chapter. If there is a Resident Evil 2 chapter, that probably means the next licensed chapter is going to be Mr. X from Resident Evil. This could be a killer paragraph because there are so many survivors that have come into the game with that Resident Evil chapter. Like, I don't know who else is left to come in. Possibly Adam Wong, possibly Ethan Winters. I'm not really sure, but that's rumored to be Chapter 26, and Chapter 25 is rumored to be a Night Killer. We don't really know if the Night Killer is going to be licensed or original. A lot of people really are hoping for an original Night Killer, and they have been for years in Dead by Daylight, so that'd be really crazy to see that for Chapter 25. If it's a licensed Night Killer, I was thinking about where the Night could come from, and I guess like a Night from For Honor could possibly be a licensed version of the Night that would make sense. I posted a video called The Next Licensed Killer Speculation that actually shows a pretty clear avenue of how behaving with licensing content from For Honor. So definitely make sure to check out that video if you haven't already. So it's looking like Chapter 24 is going to be the Dredge, Chapter 25 is a Night, not sure if it's licensed or original, and then Chapter 26 is a Resident Evil Part 2 chapter. I almost posted about Resident Evil Part 2 chapter in my speculations video, and then I was like, I didn't really have enough time to do it. But the bottom line is, if we've gotten every major license that's possible in DVD, like say some of the big ones just haven't responded or literally have said no, a Part 2 chapter kind of makes sense in Dead by Daylight, so I actually kind of buy these rumors. There has been a lot of times where the chatter that goes on in Discords turns out to be true. So I just wanted to present these rumors to you and kind of take it with a grain of salt, but this is the information that's circulating around out there right now in regards to new killers in Dead by Daylight. This is a new Killers in Dead by Daylight discussion channel, so this is absolutely relevant to my channel, and just like posting about these kinds of rumors is definitely in the niche of my content. We'll definitely keep an eye on all of this, so make sure to like and subscribe if you want to follow these rumors. And again, I'm not really sure where these leaks are coming from or how people are getting access to the content early. It seems to be some sort of like internal leak that's going on within Behavior, and there's probably some crazy witch hunt that's going on right now. It looks like Pixelbush thinks that it could be Jack Baker coming in from Resident Evil. I think it's going to be Mr. X if it's a Resident Evil Part 2 chapter. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, remember when we were guessing what killer was to come for Resident Evil? They picked the most iconic and pretty much the most obvious killer, Nemesis. So the most obvious second choice to me would be Mr. X over Jack Baker.
The second question is, obviously you have a ton of monsters from the Resident Evil universe to pick from. We talked about that a little bit. You decided on Nemesis, but can we hopefully see maybe a Mr. X DLC skin for Nemesis, or a Lady Demetress skin for Nemesis, or Ag?
Pass.
No. No, thank you. Next question.
I will not answer that question.
That's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here, man, to convey information.
So, when you say I can't talk about the future. Who knows what's gonna happen? Because if you thought he was, I think her hat would fit into the door. Right. Oh boy. Oh yes, we would done after that.
We also never really went over this in the previous video, but the new killer portrait was also leaked as well. And there's actually been a new leak for Chapter 24 saying there's also allegedly a new map with the God Window in the main building. It's a map layout that's similar to the Thompson house, and nobody really has any screenshots of it. Also, with the new killer's power, if you teleport to a locker with a survivor in it, you can instantly grab them. These are some new things and some breaking news in regards to Chapter 24 leaks. People are saying that the Chapter 24 leaks could be fake as well. In the killer's power description, it's called the base attack, when usually it's called the basic attacks, I guess. Also, just the wording when describing the killer perks and power, it says when a survivor is injured, when it really should say when a survivor enters the injured state. I'm not really sure if I find this to be overwhelming evidence to say that this thing is fake. To me, this thing seems very real. Asimovs, I might have butchered that name, has said that there's a few reasons that they don't buy the leaks. Hattie has no boons and she has magic and stuff. Jonah even got a boon, so it kind of makes sense for Hattie to be coming in with the Moon Totem Perk. The killer portrait looks really different from the model shown apparently. I don't really see that, but that's one of the reasons listed here. The power seems a bit lacking in this content creator's opinion. That's another thing too. The power actually, if you think about it, in theory, it's going to come out looking a lot like the Sadako power, right? There's going to be a teleporting ability across the map. Instead of TVs, it's going to be lockers pretty much. Like, why would they release back-to-back killers with a very similar power? That's really strange to me. I don't think that's, like, fully debunked from the leak or anything like that. But at the same time, the Sadako license holders might not be happy because they're releasing a killer with pretty much the same power, like, 3 short months after the Sadako chapter is released. Like, the Sadako sales might come to a complete halt because they've released a killer that's almost identical to Sadako, maybe even better. Like, Sadako only spawns with a certain number of TVs, but there's so many lockers all over the map. If you can teleport freely to any
A
locker,
wild
the chapter
version
24
appears
killer,
catch
that
it
power
using
might be better than Sadako's
Poke
power.
catch
And in
winners
general, the new
revealed in
chapters released
90S.
hype that comes with it, people are going to focus on the newest content, not really the Sadako content. King says, I have a feeling that it is off. It could be intentional to throw us off. So some people are getting skeptical over this. And I kind of wanted to just present all of these rumors to you, like this could possibly be the roadmap that we're going to be seeing for Dead by Daylight in the next year. So it looks like Year 7 is going to start with the original anniversary, possibly Unlicensed Chapter 26 or an original night, I'm not really sure. And then Chapter 27 is going to be probably Mr. X or Jack Baker from Resident Evil. What do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think any of this is real? What part of this do you think is real? It's kind of hard to tell from the outside here. Again, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to follow these rumors because I'm going to keep posting about them as they come out. Like, for example, if something comes out that pretty much confirms that this theory is true, I'm definitely going to be posting about it. So make sure to like and subscribe. That does it for this video. Goodbye.
So, that video will be posted in a link in the description under this stream because I would not want to get copyrighted. Cool.
Or on your YouTube video, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about in my description on YouTube. I don't think we need to watch the map leak. Like, all it does is show that picture. If you want to watch it, do you
We
want to
don't
watch
really need to look at any other videos. Like, that one explained everything we need to know.
it? That one explained everything, but the King video actually says the perks. Now, Schmuckles did post another video saying that Chapter 25 Resident Evil chapter was fully leaked. So, I think it's confirmed. I haven't even watched that video yet. I was saving that one. But that one confirms that the 25 chapter was probably going to be Mr. X. It confirms it. Now, I'll probably watch that video later. I mean, I'm going to watch it now, actually. As a matter of fact, because I want to watch it with you guys. Because this is a concept stream. So, we can watch the Killer Perks Powers one last. Let's watch the Chapter 25 one.
Alright.
Tell me whenever you're ready.
It's the final one. That's by Schmuckles, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I got. Alright, I'm on it.
Alright, bet. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, let's get it.
Hey everyone, it's Schmuckles. Guys, my mother just came into town for Mother's Day, and I'd like to spend some time with her, so this is going to be my last upload for today about this. It looks like Mass from DVD Leaks said I got him leaked from a very good source. May have some spicy news for you. I got a friend of a friend who's keeping me updated on leaks. The next chapter will have a killer called the Dredge, no idea on power yet. Will be a body horror killer, apparently like the massive bodies in one figure. After that, there will be a second Resident Evil chapter with Adam Long, Rebecca Chambers, and Wesker as the killers. This is chapter 25, not 26. A licensed chapter. It's going to be Resident Evil, 2 survivors, and a killer. There's nothing talking about a new map here, but it seems like we're going to have a giant chapter 25 after the chapter 24 chapter of the anniversary. This honestly makes a ton of sense to me to bring in 2 survivors and try and optimize the sales because the game saw the most traffic we have ever seen when Resident Evil came in for the 5-year anniversary DVD. So it makes sense to try and replicate this result with that franchise again. It looks like that's coming for chapter 25. I'm so confused on these leaks because I'm editing the video that I just shot. With everything you just saw, I just shot and editing it, and I just saw the date on the leak. It looks like it's coming from March. Like March 18th, 2022. That's literally 3 months ago somebody was saying this in the DVD Leaks. Mass actually said this in the DVD. It looks like Mass posted this screenshot on the DVD Leaks Discord. I don't actually really know what's going on in that Discord right now because I actually left the Discord because it was just too toxic of an environment for me. Like every time I posted a theory video or something, I just get flamed instantly. It just wasn't good for my mental health to be in that Discord. It looks like this leak came like in the middle of March. I actually never saw it until today. After the Resident Evil 2 chapter, the killer will be a knight. I can't give any more information. Obviously, understand if you don't believe me, but wait, see, peace. So it looks like chapter 25 is going to be a Resident Evil chapter with those two survivors, Adam Wong and Rebecca Chambers, with Wesker as the killer. And then chapter 26 is going to be a knight. We posted a couple videos about this topic. You can click on the link above if you want to watch one of those videos. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow this situation as it unfolds.
Here's my problem.
Uh-huh.
So we have confirmation, quote unquote, that chapter 25 is going to be Wesker, Ada Wong, and the other girl.
Yeah.
My problem with it is Wesker is not. He's not suited for this kind of game.
Who's Wesker? I don't even. It's been a minute.
Just really quick, Google image of Wesker.
How do you spell it?
Wesker.
Wesker, Resident Evil. Oh, him?
Yeah.
Images?
My thing about him, his power would be similar to Nemesis.
So wait. Is chapter 25 a confirmed another killer? A different killer, not a skin for Nemesis.
It's confirmed a different one.
So this means they're taking each Resident Evil chapter and adding it as a killer. I think Mr. X would be a skin for Nemesis. Not today, but it will be one day that would work. This actually,
Mr. X would be a great skin for Nemesis.
Yeah, I'm thinking they'll probably do that.
But the reason they wouldn't do that. And one of the main reasons is here. Let me unready up real quick. So let's take a look at Nemesis real quick.
Nemesis.
All right. So both get on to Nemesis. All right.
Let me get on Nemesis.
So here's the problem about Nemesis. Go to character info. Okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, you have his power. The whip, right? The tentacle. The problem with, if they were to add Mr. X as a skin, he would not have a tentacle. Mr. X never had a tentacle. And Mr. X was never out just to kill stars.
Yeah, I mean, you're right in that concept, but at the same time, they don't add skins for that's not the reason why they add skins.
Yeah, it's just so they can get extra money out of it, you know?
Not just that, but people actually want the skins, and like the skins go with the icon of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, okay, here's the thing. So, the main one that I would believe matches his stature and all would be Oni. Because of the red glowing eyes. And Mr. X does use weapons.
Yeah,
Mr. X has the power to use weapons like that. So I believe they would do Mr. X as an Oni skin over a Nemesis skin. Yes, Nemesis and Mr. X are from Resident Evil. But Mr. X and Oni are more alike for power-wise.
They might do that. I doubt it, though. I still doubt it.
Oh, I highly doubt Mr. X would come into the game at all.
I don't know. They'll probably make it work. Even if they don't, like, they can actually have it where they can actually change it up, where they actually give the skin its own power. They can actually do that. And it'll be something new. Dead by Daylight can do whatever they want with their game. So, it's completely up to them. I don't know what's going to happen with Mr. X, but I would be down for him whenever.
See, okay, now. Well, we can get into a game, or we can get into the custom match room for a bit while we talk about it.
Okay, hold on. I want to watch the King. Hold on, wait, what?
You want to watch what?
Imagine making me hydrate. Well, I'm doing a constant stream. I'll still hijack you guys.
Oh, you want to watch King's video?
I want to watch the King video on the Survivor powers. We can talk about that, and then we can ready up and then talk about that. As a matter of fact, we only have to watch the full video. I want to just see about the perks and the killer power. I have to hydrate. Give me a second, stream. Alright, I got water.
Skip ahead to the killer power.
Okay. Yeah, let's skip the killer power. It is new killer, new survivor, killer power. Yeah, killer power right here. Alright, I'm gonna also post this in my link because I do not want to get what's it called? Demonetized.
Yep. So here's my thing about it already. It says you leave a remnant behind. Well, and you teleport away, right? Well, the problem with that is it would be a Onryo Spirit situation. Because Spirit, she leaves her husk behind, and you can instantly return to the husk.
Okay, hold on. Let me listen to what he says about it.
Obviously, we have Hattie Noir, and let's carry on. The power is called Reign of Darkness.
Reign of Darkness.
The special ability is the Gloaming. Press and hold the power button to activate. When activated, the dredge leaves a remnant.
I have a headache.
Aim at a locker and press the ability button to teleport into it, or press the attack button to return to the remnant. The remnant is disabled when teleporting to a locker or when a survivor touches it. While in a locker, aim at other locker and press the ability button to teleport again. Each teleport consumes a power token. Exiting the locker or returning to your remnant will activate the Gloaming's cooldown, after which all power tokens are recharged. Survivors can place locks on lockers to slow the dredge exiting them. The dredge can break the locks by exiting a locker or performing a basic attack on the lock. Each locker can only be locked once. The special ability is Nightfall. The Nightfall meter builds when a healthy survivor is injured, a survivor is hooked, or the teleport power is used. The Nightfall meter also fills faster for each survivor in the injured state. Once the Nightfall meter is full, Nightfall begins. During Nightfall, survivors must navigate in total darkness. The dredge's teleport is faster but a shorter cooldown, and there is no terror radius. Nightfall ends after 60 seconds. Survivors destroying the remnant also reduces the time of an active Nightfall. So, if this is true, that is...
Okay.
Alright, now, hear me out. So, I do not believe Hattie Cower is the new survivor, and the dredge is not the new killer. And here's why. So we were watching the video, right? And it's explaining the perks and the killer power. Well, like the other video said, first of all, the killer power is not worded correctly. Second of all, Hattie Cower's perks are not teachable. Did you notice that? Only one of her perks is teachable.
I did notice that.
If it was a true leak, they would all be teachable. Now, I'm not saying, oh, the Dredge and Hattie Cower will never come to DBD. No, they might. That might be like a leak for Chapter 25. And we just think Chapter 25 is going to be Ari, whatever. But the thing about it is, they could be throwing us off their trail so that they can pull something big for Anniversary 6, Chapter 24.
See, you're on to something. Okay.
Because my thing is, like they said, this is too close for a leak, and it's too late for a leak.
You're right.
If it was a leak like a month ago, yeah, I'd believe it. But now that it's like days before it, I don't believe it. I think somebody at Behavior, or I think people at Behavior were like, hey, The public is trying to get these secrets. Let's do something to throw them off, to make them think about this, you know? So that we can work in secret about a license and, you know, surprise them. Because DBD has always been about surprising us with new killers and new survivors, you know? They've always surprised us. And so I think they would be doing that, throwing us off their trail so that they can pull something big. Now, I'm not saying, oh, it's going to be Resident Evil this chapter. I'm not going to say it's FNAF. I'm not going to say it's Jason. I'm not going to say it's Alien, Predator, Arnold, all that. I'm not going to say it's any of those. Because we don't know exactly what it would be.
A wild
I
Sensuno
think,
appears catch it using
in my opinion,
Poke
that
Catch winners revealed in 90s.
these leaks are messed up for the fact of
I think the leaks are fake.
I think the leaks were pulled before Behavior got to finish them.
Yeah. That's possible.
I think that Behavior did not. They were actually concepting this killer, and DVD leaks pulled this killer and the power before anybody got to finish them. That's why the whole thing is just sloppy.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. I actually believe that this was supposed to be 24 chapter. Now they actually might change this because of this leak. They might put they might put Resident Evil first because it's sloppy, and they actually might just keep throwing this in there. They might actually throw this in there. They might just fix that and then throw this in there. Now, I'm gonna be patient for 17 stream, which I'm also gonna watch on stream for you guys for another concept stream. I'll be watching their stream on my stream. But I believe that it's gonna be a lot of talking, and I believe they're gonna say that this leak. I believe. I'm not gonna confirm it, but I believe
they're gonna say this leak is going to be fake.
Either this leak is fake, or that this leak was pulled too early. This leak was pulled
and they're
before
gonna
we got
we
to
had
finish.
to scrap it because it was pulled way too early.
I mean, don't scrap it. It looks good, but like,
fix it. Or maybe they'll scrap it like they scrapped the teacher. Remember?
Yeah, they did scrap the teacher. They might scrap it. If they scrap it, you know, it's all right. You know, just
wasted potential.
Just give a spring trap.
I mean, if they scrap it, it's wasted potential. It looks like it could be a cool looking killer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the shadow body and all that.
And
like the arms are what it uses to attack, and it claws at people, trying to bring them in.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Well, that's pretty decent.
But the thing is, it doesn't have legs, so you wouldn't really hear it moving.
It'll be like Nurse.
Exactly.
Okay, I want to listen to the perks. Let's go to perks.
Well, okay. So for the perks, you know, hold on.
Are you at perks?
We have it in the Discord.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's 5 minutes in. I'm gonna reset my timer for you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. We're doing a concept stream, obviously. To save your questions till after, like. We'll get in the match, talk about killer power, talk about the perks, what we think, and then we'll actually answer y'all's questions after that. So if you could save them till then, that'll be cool. That'll be great. I'm gonna go ahead and reset my timer. It's been it only has 5 minutes left. Timer, pause, cancel, 30 minutes.
Now,
alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the concept of the killer perks. Like, healing a survivor in the terror radius causes exhaustion and blindness. Hey, that's cool. We need something like that, you know?
Okay, let's listen to it. Let's start.
I think there's some clarification in the comments to make a little bit more sense. We'll start with the killer perks. We have Spectic Touch. It says whenever a survivor performs the healing action within your terror radius, that survivor suffers from weak blindness and exhaustion. These effects linger for 6 seconds after a healing action is interrupted by any means. So basically, if anyone's healing really close to you, you'll be able to basically get them with the exhaustion and blindness, so they can't dead hard essentially, or they can't just run away. So if anyone's trying to 99 dead hard or anything along the lines of that, they won't be able to do that. The next perk is Dissolution. Everything turns to dust. 3 seconds after injuring a survivor by any means, Dissolution activates for 12 seconds. The next time a survivor fast vaults over a pallet inside of your terror radius, the entity will break the pallet at the end of the vault, and this perk deactivates. The next perk is Darkness Reveal. When you open a locker, the auras of all survivors within 16 meters of any lockers are revealed to you for 3 seconds. This perk has a 30-second cooldown. Let's head over to the survivor perks. This is the first perk that I was like, huh. It says after a successful killer blind action, the killer is affected by the blindness status effect for 30 seconds. This perk grants the ability to rummage through an open chest once per trial and will guarantee a basic flashlight. This is a full-on flashlight perk, so you can always get yourself some flashlights. We spoke about this, and we always said that it might be pretty strong in the right hands. I can see so much people really absolutely loving this. Shout out to my friend Mark. The blindness for 30 seconds, I was like, whoa, that is absolutely insane. But I'm thinking that has to do with the auras, and the killers won't see auras. So let's say you hook someone with barbecue, for example, you won't be able to see anybody's auras, and you will have the blindness effect similar to how survivors have the blindness effect, rather than having an actual blind for 30 seconds. So that was the clarification that I got. The next perk is Inner Focus. You can see other survivor scratch marks within a 32-meter range of you. Whenever another survivor loses a health state within a 32-meter range, the killer's aura is revealed to you for 5 seconds. So it gives you some more information essentially on where your survivor friends are at, where the killer is at. Reminds me a lot of Empathy, combined with a little bit of
okay, I see it.
See the killer, but yeah.
See.
The next perk is called Overzealous, and it says after cleansing any totem, this perk activates. Your generator repair speed is increased by 4%. This perk deactivates when you lose a healthy state by any means. This is quite nice because it makes it so that you don't have to worry about boon totems, because people might actually want to cleanse them to get that 4% increase. Obviously, if 4 survivors are running this, there are 5 totems on the map, so if you hit them, it'll be out the way pretty quickly, but potentially you could get 16% increase on a generator, and if you don't hit them for a while and some other person...
Okay, we're gonna pause it there. We're gonna start.
Start in the custom and then talk about it?
We're gonna get into the custom. Yeah. Meridian. Okay. So, the perks that they're showing us in that video are the perks, like, I noticed it. It doesn't say teachable because it's not showing the perks in the killer info. It's showing the perks in the killer slot. I mean, in the survivor slot. It's not showing them. It's not showing them in the info.
Those 2 are the only ones.
It's just the leaker. The leaker leaked this. He leaked it like that.
Huh.
I think the leaker's the one throwing us off, not behavior. I think the leaker's trying to throw us off here.
Possibly.
Because it doesn't. It's not saying that these perks are. It's not saying that the perks aren't teachable. They're showing us the perks as the purple perks, as them in their purple state, and then the last perk is showing it on the killer in the survivor info whenever you click survivor info. So I'm thinking that the killer just did it like that to throw us off, in my opinion, for that. Now, I think that the Grudge's killer power, I like it. The remnant thing. I think, of course, I think they're gonna change the locker. The locker ability where you can lock lockers only one time. They have to change that. That's 100%. They have to change that. They have to change that because only being able to lock a locker one time with the killer that can literally go to every locker in the game. That's not no. Like, okay, see, I'm like that's like I lock this locker. He teleports this to this locker and breaks it. That locker cannot be locked at all ever again. Not just that. Wait, this locker right here cannot be locked ever again. So that means this killer can teleport to this same locker right here. Not this one, but this same locker right here, and still, and you can't lock it anymore. You just can't lock it.
I'm guessing you're in the main building?
Yes, I am.
Alright, so you're upstairs. Okay, so
Downstairs.
here's my problem with it. Where are you at? Upstairs? You're downstairs? Okay. Okay, so come here. Here's one of my main problems. These two lockers right here. Okay. Boom. Wait, hold on. Boom, I lock that one. Hiding this one. He breaks this one. Goes away, right? And then I'm in this one. Hop in this one. He comes over, breaks the lock that's on this one. These two lockers are now unsafe completely, and you're never getting middle gen done.
Yeah,
you would
exactly.
never get it done. Sure, you can say, well, there's a locker right there you can lock. There's a locker on the other side you can lock, but you realize if he has at least two that can never be unlocked or locked anymore, it's lost cause. You can never get the den done.
They should make them where you can lock them infinitely.
Yeah, you can lock them as many times as need be.
I think you can lock them.
Because my thing is, okay, let's say I lock this one. He comes out of this one, breaks that one, I lock this one, and hide in it. Well, he comes out of this one, knows I'm in here, breaks it, grabs me instantly. I'm screwed.
Exactly. That's why it makes a lot more sense that this leak was pulled early. That makes a lot of sense.
Another thing is let's say he unlocks this one, I lock this one. Am I able to get into it?
Yeah, if you lock
Probably
it, can I get into it? No, you probably can't.
And that's the thing. And if it's locked, and somebody so happens to get it, like, okay, let's say you're a survivor, right? And I hop in this locker, you come up, lock the locker. I'm now in it. Would I be trapped in it?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be able to lock it?
Yeah, I really want to know how the locks work.
That's my thing. I think you'd go up, and it wouldn't be like a generator, you push the hide button. You'd push the opposite button, or the blast mine button, like what you do for blast mine, or blessing totems.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I think you'd have to run up, do it, and then run away.
Yeah, I don't think you can hide.
If you're in chase and you're running right next to it, it probably takes a moment to do it, you know? And let's say I just come over here, right? Let's come over here. Okay. Let's say you're the dredge, right? Let's say you're the dredge. Back up. Let's say we're in chase a little bit, you know, I drop pallet and you're already teleporting through this locker right here. I'd be screwed and I'd have to go right back over. Well, look, there's another locker behind you. There's another locker downstairs. You'd be stuck. You'd have to take the hit to get out. Now, sure, I can hop over and then jump down, but that's more time wasted right there. Like, that would be an instant hit. Okay, well, do this loop. There's two lockers right here. Lock both of them. He can mid-chase. Bam, bam, they're both unlocked forever.
Yeah,
that's my problem about it.
His power actually has only, I think, at most, they're going to give him 3 tokens. So he can teleport 3 times, at least. At most, in my opinion, I think.
While it's charging, you know? Because they're not just going to give him 3 tokens for the whole trial. They'll give it to where they recharge. Because if it's just 3 tokens for a whole trial, you realize
Oh, it's
that
definitely
makes
not
him
going to be a
M1
it's going to be
killer.
like Bubba. It's going to be like Bubba, where he can teleport, then it like recharge. He recharges when he gets out of the locker, like
Exactly.
when he's in chase.
Or if he goes back.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
if he
exactly.
does his attack and goes back. Because that's my thing. Let's say, alright, so stand still. Let's say you're going to phase through a locker, right? And I run downstairs and then come back up. You probably can see, like, through the locker vision to see where they are.
That'd be cool.
Because
I mean-
otherwise, I could just run down and run right back up. You'd teleport, and I'd make distance on you easily. You know?
Yeah, that's why I think Sadako is stronger.
And
For that
then you
fact-
go downstairs, he teleports again, you run right back upstairs. Making every main building an infinite loop if there's lockers.
I
now
doubt.
you can say, oh, well, if he's back
Around
there,
the corner, the
and
Pierce
you're
Catch
right
is
here,
using.
he can just
Coke
teleport to
Catch
this
winners
locker right here in
revealed
front of
in
you.
90S.
Yeah, no. By the time he's teleported, I'm already running the opposite way.
Exactly. So that's why you have to play him
Making
like
him
how
a
you play
truly
Sadako.
weak killer. And I
Kill.
think his difficulty will be very hard.
It'll be the
because of
same
those
as Sadako.
situations.
It'll be the same as Sadako. It'll definitely be. His power is exactly like Sadako's. You have to time your teleports.
Yeah.
And
And
perfect.
let's say, okay, well, Killer Shack. Killer Shack would be the easiest way to loop it. Let's say he teleports that middle locker, you're running this way. Well, he vaults. Oh, just run right back. Oh, he vaults again. Run right in, you know. And let's say he teleports to this locker as soon as you come back. You just keep running, throw pallet. You'll get the stun off.
Probably.
And then if you're like me and have a beamer, let's say, boom, stun him, blind him, okay, goes to break pallet, blind him again, boom, run away. And then you could just, you know, as he walks away, you can just run right back behind him, and you're gone. He's gone.
Yeah. I think
That's
I like.
one problem I find with his power.
It's exactly like Sadako.
But Sadako has that speed boost. It doesn't say anything about a speed boost. And let's say he's a 4.6. Or Sadako's a what? 4.4?
4.6.
Yeah,
Sadako-
let's say he's a 4.6. Alright, he's as fast as
No
Trapper
one
and all the others, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, even then, it's going to take time to get out of the locker, go into the locker, get in, like I said, get in the locker, get out of the locker. Then it'll probably take him a moment to start the chase again. Losing Bloodlust.
What he's talking about, chat, is what would his power be like in chase? I think he's
Yeah,
not.
like,
I
okay.
think he's not a chase killer.
I don't think he is. I think he's more like Sadako, a surprise killer. Because let's say you're the Dredge, right? Let's say you're the Dredge. We're looping Shack, and pallet's not dropped. Let's just pretend it's not dropped, you know? And we're just going at it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And you go for that vault, whatever, you know? I go back, go through the window, you go through the locker, because you're on, like, this side over here. By the time you come out of that locker, I'll probably be right on pallet, on the other side, slam it, blind, boom.
yeah,
and I'm
he's
gone.
Definitely, 100% not a chase killer.
He's not going to be a chase killer. He's going to be a stealth killer, like Sadako.
And that's why they gave him his ability, Nightfall, which literally makes the whole game black. And I think that'll be the fun. It'll be like a hide and seek version of Dead by Daylight, and I think it'll be so fun.
See,
to have
okay,
that.
where'd you go? I don't think that would happen for the main reason of they got rid of the bouquets. You know, the sun bouquet or the new moon bouquet, the lunar bouquet, all those. They got rid of them
Uh-huh.
because they don't want to mess with the lighting. So I don't think his power would do anything with lighting, because if that's so, you play him, you just have infinite new moon bouquets. Every map is at its darkest, right?
Mhm.
Well, okay, let's say that happens. That just makes all people that play Claudette, Adam, David, because you know, my David's actually pretty dark. Like, if we were on Dead Dog, I could just crouch in a bush. If Nightfall is a thing, you'll never see me.
I think Nightfall's a thing. I think it makes him a stealth kill. It literally says it doesn't give him a tear radius, makes the whole like it makes this dark. I
So,
think
like what the new moon bouquet would do. Okay, yeah.
not just that, but generators glow in the dark.
Ooh.
Generators glow because they have lights on them. Generators have lights on them, so they glow
See,
in the dark.
my other thing is that would make look. You see, so scratch marks are kind of easy to see. You know, they're kind of easy to follow.
I
That
think
would make his
they'll
scratch
glow in the
marks
dark.
even appear more.
Yeah, I think scratch marks will appear more in the dark.
Now, okay, let's think of it from a smart point of view. Predator. You know, Predator, you see scratch marks more close together, and you have the other Wraith perk that's like, oh, scratch marks stay longer. That would mean I could be halfway across map, and he'd see all of my scratch marks the whole way through. Like, if we're running, right, start a game, we're running, and if you were right back there still, you'd be able to see my scratch marks the entire time, tracking exactly where I go. Let's say I go to this generator. The scratch marks would be so bright, so long-lasting, you would have to run self-aware.
It's strong. It's strong. His power.
It would be strong. Now, that would be a cool power. And let's say, you know, you see the scratch marks lead over here. Hey, hop in the locker. Get the sneak on him. And I believe his power will give him undetectable. Well, he doesn't have a terror radius, so he's already undetectable. But I believe you would have to hear like that. Like, you'd have to hear that, you know?
Oh, yeah, you're
You'd
right.
have to hear the locker open. Because let's say, you know, he comes out and it's just one of these little... Hold on. It's one of these little... You can barely hear it. You won't hear that while working on a gen. Because watch. Let me get this gen up real quick. A little bit.
Man, Jin gets run up.
Yeah, get it warmed up.
He's warming up the gen, man.
See, like, already right now, I can't hear you phasing in and out of existence.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I can barely hear it. Now, go stand by the gen. Go stand by the gen and be a survivor real quick. So I'm gonna slow walk out of the locker. Would you hear that?
No, I can't hear it. The gen's little.
I can barely hear it, and I'm over here. Okay, now let's say it's a loud one.
That I can hear.
You can hear that plain as day.
You can hear that.
You know, but if you're, okay, let's say you're near this fire and this generator, you're not going to hear that at all. Because you got the left side, or actually it would be, the left side would be the generator, and the right side would be this fire. You would have no audio cue up behind you. Because they're both being taken up by this barrel and this generator. Now, how often does it spawn like this? Not often. But there would be still those games.
So, I think his killer power is...
I think his killer power is going to be weak.
I think it's going to be... I like his double power. He has a dual power, and I think his dual power would not work for Chase, so he'll be a hit-and-run killer that can teleport across the map like Sadako.
Yeah.
And their goal is to scare scare survivors, and basically how stealth killers work. He'll be a basic stealth killer.
Yeah, like pretty much you come out of the TV, he comes out of the locker. That's all it would be.
So barbecue and chili would work for him because
However, with Hattie Cowers perk, the 30 seconds blindness. Let's say you down me, right? You got barbecue. Well, somebody flashes you a little too early. Alright, I'm hooked. You don't get barbecue value out of it at all because you're blinded for 30 seconds.
Exactly. That's probably why they made that perk. That's why it's so strong. They made that perk.
Or alright, let's say somebody for God known reason, right? They're running my build, right? Quadruple boon build for some ungod known reason. Oh, that's hatch. That's not a totem. Alright, let's say, you know, fucking wall.
Wall.
Okay, so let me bless this totem, right? And let's say you're about to hook somebody.
I think
right?
they're gonna buff that last survivor perk with the cleanse the totem, and you get 4.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna buff
because
that
my thing
and
is
buff Dark
that
Fury.
that would not really be noticeable in a dark situation, in my opinion.
This you can hear. You'll be able to find that.
Exactly.
Wait,
But
do
a
you
hex,
think these glow in the dark?
it's possible? But a hex, dude, a hex I can see cross map.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see that in the dark.
So
I-
I mean, that in the dark, like you just be running around, you know. And let's say there's a hex right there, I would see it plain as day, instantly get it.
His power
You
would
know, so-
hurt him more than it was to save him.
Exactly. That nightfall is gonna hurt him way more than it would save.
But at the same time, you would definitely try to stop Nightfall because it makes him a complete stealth killer.
Yeah.
He's
But
kind of
there's
strong.
nothing you can do to stop it.
He's half strong, half weak, but it's more like he's Pinhead with a.
He seems like a strong stealth sneak up jump scare killer.
I think he'll do good.
Kind
I
of
think-
like Scratch Mirror Myers.
I think his power is pretty decent and perfect. I think his power has its weaknesses and its strengths. I think its power is perfect. I think they did good with his power. I like it. I like it in my opinion.
I don't know
Now
how to feel about it yet.
the perks. The perks. Let me look at the perks. First perk.
Septic Touch.
Whenever a survivor performs a healing action with the materials, you suffer from the blindness and exhaustion. Okay.
So, okay, here we go. Perfect example. Nightfall is activated. Somebody's healing within 16 meters of you. You have no terror radius. So, Septic Touch isn't active at all.
Yeah, you have to be in the Tequila's tier radius.
You would have to be a non-stealth killer in order for Septic Touch to mean anything. Like Doctor. Doctor with Distressing and Septic Touch would be good.
Septic Touch is a good perk. It's not really for him. It's more for killers that actually it completely cancels out Dead Heart.
Yeah.
For all stealth killers, actually. So I know Ghostface's new add-ons makes it where he can decrease his terror radius by 8 meters whenever he's crouching. He could crouch right here, stalk from the wall. You're in his tier radius healing. He can stalk you healing. Ghostface has an add-on where it makes you exhausted. Exposes you, you're exhausted. Still exhausted because you healed in his tier radius, then he can chase you.
Yeah.
And you're exhausted. You're completely
Yeah,
exhausted.
but the thing is let's say, right, I'm exhausted, whatever, you know?
Mhm.
Well, you're still gonna run to the closest pallet, and I just got healed. I've got a health state. And so, here, let's do a test. Let me stun you real quick. Let me stun you. You don't have Enduring, right?
I do have it.
Son of a... Okay, we can't test it. I want to see, like, how long it actually takes for a killer to come out of a stun. Because let's test it with Enduring. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2. 2 seconds, right?
That's for enduring.
Let's say they're running Enduring. I just got 2 seconds of getting to walk and get my exhaustion down. You go to break it, right? You're going to break it. 1, 2, 3. 3 more seconds. That's 5 seconds total. We're back in chase. I can run, right? Probably 1 or 2 seconds more. Well, let's say I make it to another pallet. I can just drop the pallet, stand still, walk away. I've got my exhaustion. You know, and then it's just countered right there. By going to 2 pallets, it would be countered. Because then, not only, well, you have Enduring, which is 50% less stun, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 4 seconds total. You'd only need 1 pallet. You just need the 1 pallet, and then you would not be exhausted anymore.
I think actually Enduring counters that perk. I mean, well, not the perk. Enduring actually stacks with that perk because of the fact of you heal inside the tier radius. The killer catches you. Okay.
Yeah.
You're either healed or not finished healing. They can actually. Wait, does it say you have to be finished healing? Wait, what does it
You
say?
have to finish the heal.
So you're finished the heal. Okay. If it was Michael, you're done because of the fact of, Michael, you're finished healing and Michael's tier it is. Michael comes
Yeah.
out of here, pops tier 3. You're
Yeah,
not
let's
even.
say you pop tier 3, right? And you're
I-
chasing me, da-da-da. How the frick are you so fast? Alright, so let's say, you know, Myers, tier 3 pops it right now. I'm in chase. Well, of course, I'm gonna free throw pallet and run away, try to get out of here. But the thing is I'd be exhausted the whole time that I'm trying to get away.
Not just that. If it wasn't
Yeah.
if Michael loses his tier 3, he hits you. You're still exhausted
Yeah,
because you're running,
exactly.
and then you
But
can't use
then-
dead hard. You can't use dead hard unless you walk because it makes you exhausted for 30 seconds or 5
Oh, it's
seconds.
30 seconds?
No, it's 6 seconds. No.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You're blind
Which,
and
if
exhausted.
you don't have enduring, would be 1 pallet, and that's it.
It just says you're blind and exhausted, and then it lingers for 6 seconds
A
after.
Because then I could throw pallet
using
and
Poke
get
Catch
away
Lin
right
was
there.
revealed in 90S.
So when you're running, exhaustion doesn't go away. So it lasts 6 seconds. If you stop for the chase for 6 seconds, you get your exhaustion. So
No.
it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
Now, I believe it would work well with Legion, and here's why.
Where'd you
Most
go?
time when people go to Legion, or use Legion and get hit by the Feral Frenzy, they just stop and mend, and then heal right after that. Well, if you sit nearby, because there's another survivor, you know, they're gonna heal all the way up, now they're exhausted and start chase.
You're right. I think it's a bad perk. Well, it's not a bad perk, but it's not really that good with the effect.
And
It'll-
then here's another. Where are you?
I'm at Killer Shack. I think
Okay.
it'll work for a complete exhaustion build. I think it'll work. You heal inside someone's territories. You're fully healed. Then you get exhausted. If you're only exhausted for a little bit, especially if you walk.
There. Alright, so come here real quick. So let's say I drop pallet on you, right? You go to break it, I blind you, right? So I blind you, whatever, you know, and you down me, you wouldn't be able to see any hooks. And if I have boil over, you wouldn't see hooks anyway.
escape.
And then for that whole
No
time
one
you're carrying me, you actually have to look around for a hook. Of course, there's one right here, but with the boil over value, plus you can't see any of them. You can't see any hooks. So you'd have to know where hooks spawn in order to get somebody on a hook. Boil over plus that perk would be broken.
The perk that allows you to blind for 30 seconds is strong.
Exactly. That guarantees the first chest you open to be a flashlight.
Yeah, and then you get a basic flashlight for your first one. It's really strong.
Which, okay, let's say, well, I technically have a yellow now, because it's quarter charge, right? So I've got a yellow one, just got it, whatever, you know, we're chasing, yada, yada, yada. I go for the stun, all that, blind you. We go, you get me right here. Well, you can't see hooks, and let's say you don't know basement's right there behind us, right? You would take more time walking out right here and then dropping a little down, you know, get the boil over value and going right here. By this point, I want to say right here, I'd be off your shoulder.
I
Then
think
I can run right back and do it again.
I think that blind perk is OP. I think it's strong. It's
think
really
it'll be
strong
nerfed.
against exposed killers because killers will expose you and then try to hook you. If you blind,
Yeah.
and then like you like get stuck or something, and then they
Yeah.
down you. Like just you're blind for 30 seconds, so they have to do that. Plus boil over value.
Yeah. Because boil over within 16 meters, you don't see any hooks as it is.
That's really strong too, especially against exposed killers. That's almost good
Then
against
what's next? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check it.
What's the next perk? Oh, okay. Timer. It's fine. Nobody's in here. I'll reset timer.
Well, it's going on YouTube anyway, so you're good.
Yeah, you're right.
Dissolution. Okay?
What does this solution do?
3 seconds after injuring a survivor by any means, dissolution activates for 12 seconds. The next time a survivor fast vaults over a pallet inside your terror radius, the entity will break the pallet at the end of the vault, and the perk deactivates. So you get 1 use out of it.
Nah,
1 use.
I think what it means by deactivates is it deactivates for that time period. I think it's gonna restart
It
after
has
you
no
do it again.
recharge. It says nothing about this perk has a blank cooldown.
Well, it does say something like, so basically what you have to, it's like Gearhead, because Gearhead is the same way. So Gearhead says the same thing. 3 seconds
What's
after
your head do?
Gearhead, after you hit a survivor and make them injured, you have to, what the freak's wrong with your flashlight?
What?
Gearhead, yeah, you hear that?
Yeah, that's the add-on. It's
Oh.
the Halloween add-on, the Shattered Bolt.
Ah, okay. But Gearhead, after you injure survivor, it says after they hit a great skill check, you can see their aura on the generator.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that it has a cooldown. No cooldown.
But it doesn't say it deactivates.
It does deactivate. It deactivates. And then it works until you hit them again.
Okay.
So I think
there-
so. Let's put it like if this perk did restart, if it restarted
Okay.
again.
So let's say we're in chase, I'm running. I take a fast vault, then run around. Oh, you weren't supposed to break it, but okay.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Fury value, got it. So where's another one actually? Right here. Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Let's say you respect pallets, you don't break them, right?
Okay.
We're going through, you're coming around chasing me, and I quick dart back, vault it, you're right behind me, it breaks. You could just straight beeline it to me. Because by that point, I'm stuck in animation, and you'd hit me. My thing is against, or with a pyramid head, then add crowd control to that. Or bamboozle. Okay? They just threw Shack Pallet. You and they're running around. You're outside, right? Okay, you come outside, they're already at pallet, and you bamboozle the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
They vault this, and you're already like right here. They vault it, and it breaks. You instantly get a hit right here because they won't have time to react.
Yeah, they're done, bro. That perk is strong. I love it.
Exactly.
It's so strong. But you have to injure them first. So
Yeah,
you
which-
injure them.
Okay, let's say we're in chase, a spine shield resilience, whatever, and you're right behind me, I vault, you hit. Well, that's 3 seconds. You come over, drop pallet, right? And you go back. You don't break pallet. So they're like, oh, I can greed this pallet. And you come out, they vault real quick, you vault right behind them with bamboozle. They're not going to go this way. They're going to go this way to make you break pallet. Well, by the time they vaulted, it's broken.
Okay.
And you
so,
come right through and hit them.
So, okay. Let's do it like we're actually looping Shack. Okay, so you go through you drop the pallet on my head. Okay.
Drop the pallet on your head.
I'm going to try to get
back.
value. I'm going to try to get value out of my perk. I'm going to vault this.
Yeah, which I just go back and vault the pallet. You
And then
probably
it'll
vault
break.
right back in, especially if you had bamboozle.
If I had my
'cause
perk,
then
if I had my perk, I hit you. You slam the pallet and I hit you at the same time. So you get injured. I vault this to get this bamboozled. You have to vault back, or you have to keep running that way.
because I would try to go this way, and they
And
would
it
just
would-
catch up.
And it would break the pallet. Then I instantly get value.
Then you vault, and by the time you vault, they're right on your ass dead. Boom.
But then there's also the thing if you don't run bamboozle, you try to vault this window, this survivor will literally be like, okay, so he definitely has that perk. So he's gonna wait out the 12 seconds and run around this thing all the way back.
Yeah.
Just so you can't get value. It's a double-edged sword. Like you get value out of either way.
It could be good, it could be bad. Which within the first week, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
It will be the best perk.
It's strong. I like that one. And wait, what's darkness revealed? When you open a locker, all survivors aura within 16 meters of the locker are revealed to you for 3 seconds. And this perk has a 30-second cooldown.
Okay. There you go. Here's the problem. Let's say we're on this map, right? 16 meters. So let's go from this one right here. Let's go from this locker right here, right? So 16 meters is... Watch out real quick. Watch out.
Okay.
Move out. 16 meters is like right here. That's about 16 meters. So if I just, I know that locker's there, I know he's about to come out of it, I'll just run right away. Like, real quick, he'll come out of it, he won't know where I'm at, he'll come out, I'm behind the wall, he wouldn't know. And then I just come right back around, and then go right back in.
I think this perk was to cancel distortion and head on. So,
exactly.
So
I think
somebody...
it was more to cancel head on.
No, it's more. It's not going to cancel head on. I doubt it.
My thing is, let's say there's more people in here right now, right? And you're the Dredge. You have darkness revealed, and you see 3 people standing at these lockers. You're not going to teleport there. You're going to stay where you're at, and you'll run it because you'll know they're running head on. Then what you can do is, if somebody runs this way, right? Like, chase me right here. Like, let's say we run this way, right? We run, and I run towards the lockers. You'd get head-on right there, and head-on again. My thing about it is, let's say you know they're in the locker. Like, you saw them get in it because they're preparing for it. Well, let's say they get in first locker, locker A and locker C, right? This is locker A, that's locker C. They don't get in locker B. Well, you teleport out of this one, right? You teleport out, instantly grabs them. You walk right out, and you know. And more than likely, they'll think, oh, it was just a fluke. Well, you go right back, boom, get them again. And you'll know, oh, shit, it's that perk. Canceling head on. Because then they're not going to want to, oh, let's get some head-ons. Let's get some head-ons. Because he's going to come out, rawr, got you already.
That'll make it a good cancel to head-on. That's a rare option, though. I think it'll more cancel this distortion for the fact of distortion, and Iron Maiden will be really strong with it. Because somebody can run past this locker, hop, they can do that. You check this locker because you heard them. You see their aura. You can see their aura. And if you don't, that means you know they're too far away, and you know as well not chase it. And not even that, Iron Maiden makes you chase them faster. So you can just... It'll literally take 2 seconds for you to open that locker, and then you can literally see. My
thing is, let's say this, right? We're running through Deception. You know they're close to that locker, so you quickly open another locker to see their aura. Boom.
Instant value.
Or they deception it, and you teleport to that one. Well, their aura is revealed already anyway.
Bam! Look at that. This value. This perk is strong. I think it'll be strong.
Counteract most locker perks.
Yeah. Inner healing is clapped. Inner healing, you cannot. Inner healing, you just go in there to heal. You slow out the locker. They be like, did I just hear a locker open? They come over here, check the locker, and then they see your aura. You're just like, wow, I just got out of chase, just got a thing. They might still have decisive too, so that might actually clap your cheeks. But
that's my thing. Let's say somebody has decisive, right, and they hop in this locker, and you teleport from cross map. They're going to be on your shoulder when you come out, and boom, hit the decisive and run away. Because then that's a stun, plus they get away. And if they're running, what's that you would cheaper? Parental guidance, where you stun the killer 7 seconds, you don't leave anything. And you just run away, run upstairs, yada, yada, yada. Well, now, if you're in chase still and you go back on hook, you have decisive again. This time, he'll know you have decisive, but he won't be able to stop it.
I think that perk is really strong. I like all three of the killer perks. Well, I like them. I like the perks, and I like the concept of them. They're pretty decent.
Now let's get on to survivor perks. Okay.
Survivor.
Let's start with overzealous.
Uh-huh.
Counterforce on drugs.
Exactly.
That's all it is, dude. Or no, small game on drugs. Sorry.
Yeah, small game.
Because you don't get the audio warning or sound or anything, and you don't get what Counterforce has, where you see it cross map, yada yada yada. Farthest one.
Exactly.
So after cleansing any totem, you can only do one. You get a 4% increase to repair speed. Okay.
Is it forever?
Yes. Or until you lose a health state by any means.
Okay.
Let's say you run that with hold on.
Prove thyself?
Prove thyself, resilience, brand new part, plus
A
the
wild
purple
Mossian
toolbox,
appears
right?
patched using
Uh-huh.
You will get a
patch
gen
owners
done
revealed in
so
90S.
fast if you just stay injured.
That would make this
Next.
perk drop deals, Joe?
Inner focus, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see other survivors' scratch marks. Cool.
Cool.
Somewhere with that, even better. You can see everyone's scratch marks.
Let me see.
And let's say, somebody's in chase in main building right behind us, right? And they just get injured, you're within 32 meters. You'll see that killer's aura. So you'll know where they're going. You could run in, let's say you see the person run downstairs and killer's right behind them. You could just run right in front of them, boom, pallet's done.
I think that perk was made for breakout plays.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
That perk was made for breakout plays. Definitely, 100%. I'll
Okay.
definitely try that perk out.
Next one. Residual manifest. We already talked about it. But I blind you. You don't see anything for 30 seconds. You don't even see your own hex totals.
You're just like, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey
Now,
yo.
my thing about it was that counter on Rio. From seeing these.
And
That's
Freddy
easy.
from seeing generators that he could teleport to.
Exactly. I
That-
think it would. I legit think it would.
So it would stop him from being able to teleport. That would be OP.
No, it wouldn't stop her from
Mossian
being able to
escape.
teleport. It would stop her
No
from
one
being
caught
able
it.
to see where she can teleport to.
But based on Demogorgon too. Like sometimes
Yeah.
a generator or another TV, like right here. Let me get right here. I can only see one TV. I can only
Yeah.
see one TV. So I could try to teleport, and I don't know if I'm teleporting to the front one or the back one.
Exactly. You'll see the red arrow, but you won't know which one it's over.
Yeah. That would be strong. Really strong.
That would be strong against, like, Pyramid Head for sure, dude. Holy crap. That against my Pyramid Head would screw my whole build. I would have to make a new build.
You would have to. That perk really cancels it out.
That perk
dude.
also... Wait, so here's my thing, okay?
Uh-huh.
Technically, when you're stalking someone, you see their aura with that white little outline.
Uh-huh.
Would that stop it?
Would it?
Because if that's the case, let's say you're Myers, right? And stay right there. Let's say you're Myers, and I'm like right here, right? You can see me. You're stalking, but you don't know if you're actually stalking me or not. Like, you'd have to literally watch your gauge move up. And if that's the case, I can just run away while you're watching your gauge.
I doubt it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna stop that because those are
I don't
classified as
think it
highlights.
would, because if it does, that just counteracts a whole killer's power.
Yeah,
making them an M1 killer.
Yeah, I doubt it'll stop that. That's strong. I don't doubt that. Oh, let me see map concept. Okay. The map. So that's it about the perks. In my opinion, the perks are strong,
But they have their counters.
and they have counters. So whenever they release, we can find out how strong they really are, and because I know they're gonna tweak some of them, we're gonna find out what they're gonna be like. Now, the map. The map.
Because we're gonna do it. We're gonna get into a custom match when he is first released. We're both gonna buy him. Hopefully, I know I am. I have 1,800 or Excel saved up.
I have for Excel saved up too, so I'll definitely buy them.
Yeah. Because my thing about it is, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test the limits.
We're gonna see how
On
good
every
this killer
killer.
is. We're gonna see how good this killer is. And
oh, dude, Trapper would suck.
Because it's traps.
Holy crap! You wouldn't see your traps. You'd have to know it's there.
Steps in trap. Steps in trap by accident because you can't see your white highlight. That's actually kind of strong. Ah, dude. Bro, I can already see the memes. I can already see it.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to talk about the map concept. The map looks. I'll put the link in here of the video for Schmuckles, the map. But the map looks pretty good. It's blurry, but it shows it had big house like this. It's not like this. It's more like Haddonfield's house with like a fence
Thompson
here.
House.
It doesn't look like Thompson House. It looks like Haddonfield's house. Like I've seen.
It's supposed to be Thompson House.
It's supposed to be, but it looks like Haddonfield's house.
Because it has the god window.
But it looks like Haddonfield's house. Have you watched that video Smokers put?
Yes. I don't like it necessarily. But my problem is I've been wanting a city map.
I do too. City map sounds
like,
so fun.
Look. Like, okay, road, like Haddonfield, a road with cars abandoned, flipped over, on fire, yada yada yada. And skyscrapers around that are like all folded in, like kind of like this building. It's all decrepit and broke down. Now, I'm not gonna say all of them are accessible. No, God no. That would be a big map. Unless they do a map indoors of a skyscraper, and you can look out of like a window and see like streets, cars, other buildings. And it's like a 5-story, 6-story building.
Ew.
Oh, you can see inside my head?
That's nasty.
That's what I was experiencing with your Kate. When I was playing Onryo.
Onryo's so
now you know
weird.
my feels. Now you know my pain.
Ew, I see all your eyeballs. That's nasty.
Greg, get out of here.
Did you name your thing? Well, that's all I have about the concept of that. The future of DBD. What do you think about this killer affecting how DBD in general is gonna work?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's going to be a hellfest.
I think it's gonna be.
You know, because if Nightfall is always active, you know, and it's always just a new moon bouquet, every map is gonna be dark. Coldwind, Eyrie of Crows, gonna be dark.
That's gonna be so fun to see. It's gonna be so fun to see.
I hate to think about it like that, you know? I hate to think about, you know, the map being so dark and you can't see anything.
I think, can't you cancel it by touching his remnant?
I believe so.
It'll be like
But
Pinhead
the
in his
thing is,
box.
Let's say nobody touches his remnant ever. He always has Nightfall.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Pinhead. It's gonna be really like Pinhead, in my opinion.
Yeah. Every time he gets his remnant out, he gets Nightfall. You know? And let's say, you know, I come across his remnant, try to touch it, he instantly teleports away. Because he could probably see himself and see around him, like Onryo. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's probably gonna be like Onryo when she's teleporting, right?
Probably.
Like, you can still look around and all that. and you can see around yourself. Now, it's not going to be, you know, as nice as Spirit, where you can see your husk or something like that. It'll probably just be like a star, is what it's probably going to look like.
Blame. But I think for the future, I think this killer, it'll be like a.
I think this killer is part of the entity.
I think he is too. I think this killer is something that's in the entity's realm. Definitely, 100%, because of the black mist. The black mist makes me think that just like the octopus in Observer's files, that the entity actually created this, or that this guy is like part of the entity's realm.
Well, another thing about it is, let's say, let's say this, right? What killer do you know can control the realm?
Pyramid Head.
No, he doesn't control the realm. He can't control the brightness of the moon. He can't control lockers like that.
There are no killers that can do that.
This killer is a whole new level of entity control.
Yeah, he can control the whole map.
And my problem is if this killer is the way it says, this killer is going to be as powerful as the entity itself.
Yeah, he can actually affect. Dead by Daylight might actually be making killers that can affect maps to show that the entity is to show how strong the entity is. I think this killer is showing how strong the entity is.
Or to show the entity really wants them finally dead.
I doubt that. The entity is more like a trickster god.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, what's up, man? It ran into me. But yeah, I think.
You know.
I think.
And my thing is let's say, let's say, you know, nightfall, yada yada yada. You come right here, you can't see that totem at all. You wouldn't see that totem at all. Like if you stand right where I'm at, I can't even see the totem. I can't tell it's lit. I cannot tell it's lit.
It's lit.
I can't tell it. I can't tell. And I'm in third person. I'd have to angle my camera just right. For a hex, all of this area would be lit up. My thing is, for boons, they should make the whole area light up blue.
Exactly.
And not just have the audio. Maybe not even have the audio.
The audio is...
The audio is nice and all, but my problem about it is it's a direct port of where the boon is. Because even hexes don't have audio cue.
Hexes technically have an audio cue, but it's quieter. It's just sounds like a totem on fire.
Yeah. Which isn't the best, but it's not the worst. You know?
You're right. I think the killer is really strong. I like him. I think, in my opinion, people will play this killer.
I like his look a lot.
I like the ugly killer. I like ugly killers sometimes. I thought it was gonna be a lot more.
This killer is just like Demogorgon. It's a monster killer.
Yeah, it's a monster killer. He's the first monster killer that we've had. I'm so happy. Yep, since Demogorgon. I'm glad it was a family monster killer.
Actually, it's not.
I mean, you can classify Blight, but Blight was a person.
No. Nemesis
is technically a person.
No, Nemesis is a creation.
A person that they created.
Genetically created.
Yeah, I think he was a person that they experimented on.
Was he?
Yeah, all Nemesis, just like Mr. X, they were people that they experimented on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So technically, he's actually almost like Blight, almost actually, except Blight actually gave himself the shot.
There's got to be another character that's a monster.
I think Demogorgon is the only technically monster killer.
No, that can't be right.
It is, man. I'm telling you. That's why I've been so on about it, bro. I want another monster killer in here. I think people are gonna play this guy a lot, though. I think people are gonna actually. I think
this will be one of the more popular killers.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be really popular, even though he's ugly. And the new Survivor, though, I doubt people will main it. Well, I actually don't doubt it. I think people might actually main her.
I don't think so. She's too ugly about it. Like,
I mean, she's
to me, she looks like a Jonah Jane Romero kind of.
I don't like it. I don't like how she looks.
Or better yet, Jane, Jonah, and Quentin.
But hey, the skin they give her, if it's cute, bro, I might main that skin. Just made one skin for her.
I wouldn't even do that.
If it was one skin, I would main it. But I mean, it depends. Penis checking me?
No. It worked.
No, it didn't. I could hear you.
No, it worked. It worked.
Okay, it worked. Okay, stream. That's it for the concept stream. You guys, that was. We got pretty much a good talk out of it.
That was a good bit of info, to be honest.
That was good. I like.
Wait, we didn't even talk about like the Resident Evil, like what it could be, and all that.
The Resident Evil is confirmed. Yes.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's actually Alan Wesker.
Do you want to talk
thing
about
is,
that?
I don't think it's going to be Wesker. I think it's I think it's going to be the dad from RE7.
I don't think it's even going to be. Like, are they really going to make a new killer from Resident Evil? Is my question.
Yeah, they would.
If that's the case, then.
Okay, like the video said, did you realize how much hype they got for RE or Nemesis coming in?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like they want to replicate that, and what killer has the most, or what person other than Lady Demonstress has the most hype about them?
FNAF. Okay.
No, the father from RE7.
Yeah, the father.
The double-wielding father.
I mean,
and that's my thing about it.
They could have actually used FNAF. I don't know why they could use Resident Evil. I'll play them. I think they might actually add him. In my opinion, they will actually add him. I think they will.
But what would his power be? Because my thing is, I feel like it would just be another Nemesis, where there's the mud creatures that come out of the ground.
That might be why they're making him. They're probably trying to make another special ability killer that actually has his own type of zombies or something like that. That's probably the point, actually. They might be trying to like do a big Resident Evil lore mixed with Dead by Daylight lore thing. They might be actually trying to do that.
Dude, I swear I just saw a phoenix in the sky. What the hell?
You're high, dude. Bro, are you and Eileen? It's like you and Eileen.
You want Eileen again?
It's
what?
Like you and Eileen. It's like Eileen again. But I mean, I think they would add him. I think they're gonna add him. I think they're gonna surprise us.
I think they'll surprise us, but I think this is the surprise. It's not gonna be the Dredge. I think it's gonna be like someone else, someone licensed, actually. You know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. For me, I'm still debating. I want more info. I like the fact that they're adding Resident Evil, the more Resident Evil stuff. But yo, FNAF would have brought in a lot of people.
Dude, FNAF would bring in so many people.
FNAF is gonna bring in a lot of people. Like they're gonna add FNAF. I feel like they are. They've already speculated it too much. FNAF's coming in. Like after the Night Killer, FNAF or Jason.
It's not that they've speculated it, they've got the license for it. Scott Cawthon came out and was like, yeah, I gave them the license.
Dude, if they, but you know why they haven't added them yet? Because they want to add lore in here, dude. They want to mix in the new FNAF, and they want to bring in lore from FNAF in Dead by Daylight, where you have to look in Dead by Daylight for FNAF lore. That's what I think is gonna.
That's what I think's happening.
That's what I think. I think they're looking for FNAF lore to bring into DVD,
See,
so people can actually like that.
Okay, hold on. If you remember the ending of Security Breach, the true ending, where Burn Trap or Spring Trap or Glitch Trap is what they're all called, was dragged away by the mass, is what it's called. Finally, quote unquote, destroying him. And my thing about it is, let's say he was destroyed in it. Well, where would he go? The entity would be like, hey, I want you for my realm.
Exactly. Wait, not even that? According to Help Wanted, he actually has a cult of other people that actually have him in his brain. He could not just be in this game. He could also they could actually be talking about people out in the outside world that Springtrap, that Afton is actually controlling, and they could give lore in this game about who those people are, or like what's gonna happen. They can actually give lore to that, and the next game. So I think I think that's why they haven't added FNAF yet.
That's one of the main reasons I think they haven't added FNAF. But at the same time, I think they haven't added FNAF because they get a lot of controversy with it.
People have been saying that, but I don't see it. I don't see it. What freaked you? Oh.
I got stuck. Oh, I wonder if you could dead hard over that hole and get a person hold. Oh wait, I don't have dead hard.
I was about to say try it. Hold tech.
It seems like you could.
I mean, I've done it. Not with that hole, but...
Oh! I can do it without the hole. Or without dead hard.
Oh, so you're saying you're a god. Okay, bet. Let's see if you can try to hold me, man.
Alright. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but you know. I fucked up.
Imagine freaking up. Bitch.
Okay, let's see. It's like right next to it. Oh, okay. It's like right there. See? You actually like glide across for a moment.
Oh, I can actually glide. Watch this. Look. I can actually.
You just got over it, didn't you? Ooh! So yeah, you could dead hard over that.
I wonder if it's only Unreal.
We'll have to come back and test that. Too.
Yeah, I wonder if it's only Unreal that can do that.
Ooh!
Can I go
there
that
we go.
way?
I know how to hold. I know how to hold you now.
Yeah. Wait.
Look. Let's say you're in a killer chase, right? And you go for the hole, and they're a little behind you. You do that. They'll go down the hole, and you just yeet.
Wait. Let me see. Wait. Go over there.
See, you'd get stuck. But let's say you didn't know I was right here. Let's say you thought I went down. You're not gonna
get the hole. Yeah.
Oh, he's right here. No, you'd have thought, oh, he went down. Yeet. Oh, he's not down here. What the hell? Looks up.
You're standing right here, you teabagging.
You actually wait. There's no collision right there.
There is no collision.
You were floating, or there was collision right there.
Where?
Watch. Stand, or yeah, I'll go up. You stand down there when I get off.
Okay. Roll over value.
All right, watch like right here in this corner up here, up top. There's no collision, or there's collision right there.
Right here.
See, there's collision out like far.
It's that little pipe.
It's literally a spot you're supposed to walk on, like right here.
Because you're a god, man.
So many ads, emoji rolling on the floor.
Imagine having ads. Imagine not being subscribed to me. I'm gonna jump and hit you.
But see, the thing is, let's say we're in chase, right? Let's say we're in chase. I come up. You don't know I'm gonna do that. I go down. You know, you're gonna think, oh, he went down. Sees me. I go away.
Yeah, that is actually a good holding spot, actually.
We may have to do that. We may have to bring Father Campbell's. Or Crow's friend.
God. We're bumping my butt. Okay.
Dude, that's for tournament. We can do that for tournament.
That's
Just
toxic.
yeet.
Oh yeah, that's toxic.
That's not toxic. That's a play style. And then we can come back and see if you can dead hard over it. Because if you can, boom, extra got it. Or let's say, there you go. Okay, come back here. Come back here. Come back here. So let's say you come from this hallway, right? Like you're coming out of this hallway. I'm running, right? And you go for the attack. Well, you're gonna go over it, and I'm gonna stay under. And then I've got more time to run.
You're gonna basic start. Oh wait.
Because you're gonna think, oh well, I'm right on him. You know, like I'm right on him. I'm gonna lunge attack. Okay, that works too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't think you'd hit that, to be honest.
I didn't either.
I didn't think that was feasible.
Pick up. Pick him up. There we go.
Oh, like, can you not pick me up? Is it another glitch, like RPD?
There was like a spot where I just couldn't pick you up, like right there. Wait! No! Grappling hook!
Dragon. But we could use that in the tournament, you know? Because I don't think
Don't tell
they all
nobody.
know about that.
Oh yeah. Well, concept stream is over. So I'm gonna probably post this half as concept stream. I'm gonna have to cut. No, I'm gonna have to cut it in half. Actually, you know, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna kill Scuba. That'll be the end of the stream. Where's Scuba at? Scuba, where you at?
A place.
I'm about to murder you. Come here.
Are you sure?
Scuba, where you at? You freaking rat. Where you going?
I'm running.
Stop running from me, you bastard.
Are you following me?
I think I am.
Yeah, you are.
Where you at, bitch? Bitch. Bitch. Where you going?
I could have gotten it.
No,
if I
no, no,
wanted to. Wait, I'll get your money. I'll get your money. I swear.
And that's the end of the concept stream. I'll see you guys in the tournament training stream, and we're going to be talking about the tournament in like literally just a second. I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna restart. So give me a second, guys.